Salutations, dear youngsters. Welcome you all again for one more day of study of Bhagavad Gita steadily. I am sure those are regularly coming. If you look into your own hearts, definitely a little maturity of right thinking, authentic thinking, right understanding regarding how we have to conduct ourselves in life started coming to you. These talks more than once, twice, thrice when you listen and also contemplate, make your notes, then the beauty of this Gita will be understood by us. Then you get a very good support in life to mold yourself, to guard yourself, to empower yourself, to mature yourself, to make thus yourself successful and useful day by day. That is the grace of blessings of Gita Mata. But what is required is your faithful, attentive attention, regular, sincere listening with faith. So I'm sure you will do that. And if really you think these talks are helping, whichever the talks which you think that more useful, profound, or relevant at this time, at least them you can send to your friends. The only idea is what? Let Gita Mata's blessings be received by all the youngsters in the form of that wisdom, that entire youth of our nation, empowered by Gita Jnanam, become such a great asset to themselves and wherever they are, to the departments and to the nation and the dharma and the world at large. And in this desire or sankalpa, I don't think there is anything bad nor anything selfish there. So, with this vision only, all our elders, gurus, rishis have given these shastras without claiming themselves anything. We are in that parampara only. Therefore, we also discuss on Gita so that the knowledge gained helps you as an individual, through you, the entire world. Okay, and all is in the mind and intellects, misunderstandings and right understandings. So, all misunderstandings which we have for whatever reason are replaced by the right understandings when we study Gita Adi Shastra. Okay. Now, like every day, today also three things. First is the shloka, tongue twisting shloka today of Lord Shiva. Then we'll have our common sense thought. थोड़ा सा गंभीर होगा ये. I'm sure you will appreciate it even if you don't like it. Then Bhagavad Gita. In Bhagavad Gita, today's shloka is, I tell you, some shlokas are so powerful, so complete. But then कभी कभी उसको बताने के लिए शब्द भी नहीं रहते. In today's shloka number 11 of chapter 5, Bhagavan says, you be a yogi, whether you are youngster or middle-aged or the old person, whether you're in spiritual or the world, wherever you are. By being a yogi, you just remain happy always. Be happy, that is your birthright. Happiness is inside, discovered within you. Don't depend for the happiness on the whole world. It won't give you. You give happiness to the world by being happy. Don't beg for it. So by freeing your antakarana, by dependency on the world, you find the happiness inside you. Then what this shloka says is, if you really want to be a yogi in the world or spirituality, kayena manasa buddhya kevalai indriyahi. Act with body, mind, intellect, and senses in the world so vigorously that you are bringing out so much of production and you are sharing all that with everyone. And in doing and serving, in doing, creating, and offering alone your joy. This way, if you discover the happiness in performing, you are already a yogi. Adjust your inner personality and understanding according to this understanding. Gita's only purpose is change our attitudes because by changing our understandings from the limited or wrong to the right and complete. By giving us correct and complete understanding, Gita eliminates the limited and wrong understandings, thereby makes us freely, independently happy within ourselves while performing much better than as we were before studying Gita. That's how Gita's guidance is in terms of giving us knowledge, change in attitudes. Everything is in the mind's knowledge and attitude. If you can set it right, you are the master of your own inner life of happiness. When you are happy inside, बाहर की दुनिया की क्या जरूरत है, मिले या ना मिले. If inside you can't discover happiness, how much or beautiful the world may be outside, still you'll be miserable only. Like when it is raining beautifully, if you are inside happy, you say, the Lord also is sharing my joy. If you are miserable, you say, Bhagwan bhi mere liye ro rahe. So you will interpret that way. So wonderful shloka it is. This 11th one. So simple in its meaning, but very, very powerful and effective it is used by us. And as I'm saying every day, giving these tips from Bhagavad Gita is my job. It is over. After that, how much you are pondering over, how much you are convinced about, how much you are taking initiative very soon and doing continuously and getting benefit, the ball is in your court. Don't ask me later on, स्वामी 2 साल से आप क्लास सुन रहा हूँ, मुझे तो कोई फर्क ही नहीं पड़ा. सुनने सुनाने से नहीं पड़ता फर्क, समझ कर करने से होता है. If you don't perform according to knowledge gained, the result is not guaranteed. Medicine is given. If you don't take, how can doctor can guarantee your health? Is it not? We should consume it. In the same way, we have to practice, then only the benefit, not otherwise. Of course, it is tough to practice, but not impossible. If you try, you can. ठीक है, let us start. Om 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 Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. ओम गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. These are the mantras we chant every day. Today we will learn one Lord Shiva's mantra. Little tongue twisting and bigger one, but you have mastered now the art of learning shlokas. So I have full faith on you. So in that we are asking Bhagavan Shiva to remove all these negativities and give us positivities. Very beautiful it is. I love this shloka very much. So I'll tell you, I'll chant, tell you the word by word meaning. Then, as every day, we do it 11 times. You add 97, make 108. Then 1080 is your target. Do all these, please. It will help you a lot. Don't take lightly. You know, seriously, Lelo. See your future in present only. Imagine how you will be blessed by the divine if you do these things regularly, chantings. And then this Gita knowledge also, when you own it, use it, how mature and complete and big man you will become in its true and strict sense, not imaginarily. Money wise, you will anyway become bigger because you are a hard working student. You are very talented in your profession. But as a man also, you have to be matured. Gita Jnanam gives all that to us. And the divine grace is very essential. So through these everyday shlokas, we are invoking divine grace. Okay. This shloka says, Jagatam Adhishaha, the Lord of the whole universe, may bless him, bless me. With what? Duswapna Nashayatu. O Lord, destroy the bad imaginations or dreams. Dushakuna, all the bad omens, please destroy. Durgati, please destroy all the bad destinations. Daur manasya, all the negative thoughts in the mind. Durbhiksha, all the famine, etc. in my life or the nation. Durvyasana, all bad addictions, please remove. Dussaha, duryashamsi, all the humiliations and insults which are unbearable, please remove them. Then utpata means dangers and calamities. Tapa, difficulties and problems. Vishabhitim, variety of fears, just like the poisoning, etc. Asadgraha artinin, the dukkha that is gained because of the asadgraha, the dushta graha, either it is human form or in a subtle form. The different people who hold us and go on giving dukkha. कभी वो वाइफ ही हो सकते हैं, हस्बैंड हो सकते हैं, चिल्ड्रन हो सकते हैं, पेरेंट्स हो, चिल्ड्रन हो सकते हैं, फ्रेंड्स हो सकते हैं. सम दुष्ट ग्रह होल्ड्स अस and goes on giving the arti. Sometimes the Shani Adi Grahas also trouble us. So, from the Dushta Grahas in the form of people and things, from the Dushta Grahas of the planets, etc., please protect me. And also, Vishabhitim. Let there not be any Vishabhit means food poisoning, wrong medication, all that. Then Utpatha means what? Variety of the dangers of the cyclones, etc. Tapa means what? The dukkha misery, sometimes because of failure, etc. Duryashamsi dussaha, unbearable insults, etc. When we do something wrong or even not, people if they are interested to insult us, they insult us. ये भी आप नाश करो. दुर्व्यसना, most importantly, all bad addictions. Durviksha, famine, it is called famine because of no rains and all. Durviksha means नौकरियां नहीं है, recession हो रहा है, तनख्वाह घट रहा है, जीने को मुश्किल. That's what. Then दौर्मनस्य, always mind is in frustration, depression, rejection, etc. Durgati, reaching to the wrong destination of failures. Dushakuna, bad omens. Duswapna, bad dreams. So Duswapna, Dushakuna, Durgati, Daurmanasya. 4. Durviksha, Durvyasana, Dussaha, Duryashamsi. 8. Utpata, Tapa, Vishabhiti. 12. Asadgraharthin. 13. Vyadhim cha nashetu me. Every of the outer and inner desires also, diseases also, oh Bhagavan, please remove them. Dekho, all the karana for our dukkha are included in that, and we are requesting Lord Shiva to eliminate all this. And with ardence and devotion, Shraddha, when we do, definitely the Lord will remove them. All do. It's a very tongue twisting shloka. Okay, let us start the chanting. 11 times, 97 you do, 108 हो जाएगा, 108. फिर 1080 is your target. ओम अथ श्री सांब सदाशिवस्य परमात्मनः शिवस्य अनुग्रहेण समस्त दुर्गुण दुःख निवारण द्वारा सुख शांति प्राप्त्यर्थम भक्ति ज्ञान प्राप्त्यर्थम विश्व शांति कल्याण एकता प्राप्त्यर्थम सनातन धर्म से वैदिक संस्कृते पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थम श्री भगवतः कृपा सिद्ध्यर्थम श्री सांब सदाशिवस्य प्रार्थना श्लोकम वयं सर्वे पठिष्यामहे. ओम 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 दुस्वप्न दुःशकुन दुर्गति दौर्मनस्य दुर्भिक्ष दुर्व्यसन दुस्सह दुर्यशांसि उत्पातताप विषभीति मसद्ग्रहार्तीन् व्याधिं च नाशयतु मे जगतामधीशः. दुस्वप्न दुःशकुन दुर्गति दौर्मनस्य दुर्भिक्ष दुर्व्यसन दुस्सह दुर्यशांसि उत्पातताप विषभीतिमसद्ग्रहार्तीन् व्याधिं च नाशयतु मे जगतामधीशः. दुःस्वप्न दुःशकुन दुर्गति दौर्मनस्य दुर्भिक्ष दुर्व्यसन दुस्सह दुर्यशांसि उत्पातताप विषभीतिमसद्ग्रहार्तीन् व्याधिं च नाशयतु मे जगतामधीशः. दुःस्वप्न दुःशकुन दुर्गति दौर्मनस्य दुर्भिक्ष दुर्व्यसन दुस्सह दुर्यशांसि उत्पातताप विषभीतिमसद्ग्रहार्तीन् व्याधिं च नाशयतु मे जगतामधीशः. दुःस्वप्न दुःशकुन दुर्गति दौर्मनस्य दुर्भिक्ष दुर्व्यसन दुस्सह दुर्यशांसि उत्पातताप विषभीतिमसद्ग्रहार्तीन् व्याधिं च नाशयतु मे जगतामधीशः. दुःस्वप्न दुःशकुन दुर्गति दौर्मनस्य दुर्भिक्ष दुर्व्यसन दुस्सह दुर्यशांसि उत्पातताप विषभीतिमसद्ग्रहार्तीन् व्याधिं च नाशयतु मे जगताम् अधीशः. दुःस्वप्न दुःशकुन दुर्गति दौर्मनस्य दुर्भिक्ष दुर्व्यसन दुस्सह दुर्यशांसि उत्पातताप विषभीतिमसद्ग्रहार्तीन् व्याधिं च नाशयतु मे जगतामधीशः. दुःस्वप्न दुःशकुन दुर्गति दौर्मनस्य दुर्भिक्ष दुर्व्यसन दुस्सह दुर्यशांसि उत्पातताप विषभीतिमसद्ग्रहार्तीन् व्याधिं च नाशयतु मे जगतामधीशः. दुःस्वप्न दुःशकुन दुर्गति दौर्मनस्य दुर्भिक्ष दुर्व्यसन दुस्सह दुर्यशांसि उत्पातताप विषभीतिमसद्ग्रहार्तीन् व्याधिं च नाशयतु मे जगताम् अधीशः. दुःस्वप्न दुःशकुन दुर्गति दौर्मनस्य दुर्भिक्ष दुर्व्यसन दुस्सह दुर्यशांसे उत्पातताप विष भीतिमसद्ग्रहार्तेन व्याधिं च नाशयतु मे जगतामधीशः दुःस्वप्न दुःशकुन दुर्गति दौर्मनस्य दुर्भिक्ष दुर्व्यसन दुस्सह दुर्यशांसे उत्पातताप विष भीतिमसद्ग्रहार्तेन व्याधिं च नाशयतु मे जगतामधीशः। ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमो भगवते रुद्राय। ओम सांब सदाशिवाय। ओम श्री महादेवाय नमः। Chant these mantras, give them value and importance, learn them, enjoy. The grace of Bhagwan in putting us on right track, using us for his work and making us, what do you say, happy by outer and inner successes. I to believe, Baba. Slowly doing the chantings and his grace, little it will help us. जितना श्रद्धा से हम करें उतना हमको फायदा होता है. Thank you. Now in this common sense thought today, very simple it is. Very simple means very simple. What it is, ki, are we not depending on so many things and beings in the world for our survival, for our life, for our successes, for our happinesses? Can any of the things come to us just only by our own mere efforts? No. Right from Bhagwan, the Prakriti, the entire subtle devatas, the people around in millions number, parents, so many of them are helping for our survival, life, our success, happiness. Therefore, two things in life. These are common sense. One, be humble and be reciprocative. Doesn't mean become doormat. At the same time, don't be arrogant also. Means strike the balance. Neither very arrogant and neglecting anybody, nor too like a doormat. Extremes nahi. Balance karo, strike. Don't lose your own self-respect, self-confidence. With that alone, you can perform for your own success. At the same time, success doesn't come only by my effort. So many people are helping. Therefore, in that humble manner, by properly relating with others, with all the required disciplines, etiquettes, with all the maturities, keep on getting that help from others, go on living, go on succeeding, go on being happy. So be humble as well as reciprocative. Reciprocative means when you are getting help, you also must give the help. In fact, the more we give to the world, sukha or dukkha, the more we get from the world, sukha or dukkha. And in which place, what time, what help we need, we don't know. Therefore, anybody around us needing any help, give it. ट्राई करो. कुछ कुछ लोग हेल्प लेते भी नहीं है. डजेंट मैटर, यू ट्राइड. यू वांट टू गिव लिफ्ट टू समबडी डर जाता है, अरे मेरे को किडनैप कर दिया. तो आजकल जमाना बदल गया. अरे ऐसा नहीं था, लिफ्ट दे देते, ले भी लेते थे, छोड़ते. हमें आउट ऑफ वे जाकर 1 किलोमीटर 2 किलोमीटर छोड़ना. आई लर्न दिस फ्रॉम माई फादर. सम थाउजेंड्स ऑफ पीपल ही मस्ट हैव गिवन द लिफ्ट थ्रू आउट हिज लाइफ. बिकॉज बेचारे बड़े लोग हैं, बुजुर्ग लोग हैं. कुछ देर उन दिनों में तो ये सब नहीं होता था ना आजकल की तरह. मेट्रोज, ओलास, ऑल दिस जो भी है, it's a little far off distance, little night time, the road is not good or fear of some animal, तो छोड़ के आ जाओ. वन एग्जाम्पल है, हेल्प की बात कह रहा हूँ मैं. Then somebody will help us. So we depend on so many people for our survival, for our success, for happiness. We are not the only cause of all our achievement. They will never be egoistic or arrogant. Then humble. Same time, reciprocate also what they are giving. That doesn't mean don't remain as a doormat. डोरमैट भी नहीं बनना. हमेशा लाइफ का ब्यूटी क्या होता है ना, बैलेंस स्ट्राइक करने में होता है. एक्सट्रीम्स में मत जाना. Strike the balance. Like come to Geetha also, learn Geetha, use Geetha knowledge, succeed in your academics, your own professions, your own job, life. दोनों balance करो. Once you reach to the age of 55, 60, so you have achieved, give everything to the world, then come to the spiritual life. वो तो होगा फिर. So be humble and be reciprocative, for we are depending on so many things and beings. Like I am depending on you, that you come and listen, then only I can talk. Therefore, I have to be humble and grateful to you. And my reciprocation to you is what I try to give the best of the thoughts or ideas for your life. So on many things I depend on people. So I also keep helping the people in different manners, whatever is our capacity and the need of that hour. So never arrogant, never non-helping others. Instead of that, be humble and keep on helping others. Let the world that way be lived joyfully by mutual coordination and cooperation. Is it not? If you can help, you must help. That's it. In whatever the way it is possible. Doing good and helper should be in as many ways as it should become a habit. There's a quotation: "Do good in as many places as possible, at all as many times as possible, in as many ways as possible, to as many people as possible, for as many as the purposes as possible, as long as possible." Do good and help to others. कब कब कर सकते हैं, कहाँ कहाँ कर सकते हैं, किस किसको कर सकते हैं, कितने तरीकों से कर सकते हैं, करते जाना लगातार. Let that joy of helping others is enjoyed by us. Let this instigate to others also. Let this percolate to others also. This positive thing. Let it be infected to others, so that everyone is helping each other and the life is lived beautifully. डोंट बी एरोगेंट सेल्फिश फेलो कि सब लोग मेरे को ही करना चाहिए. ऑलरेडी कर ही रहे हैं, वही तो बता रहे. नाउ लेट अस रेसिप्रोकेट, लेट अस बी हम्बल to everyone. Humble in front of farmer. He is the one who is growing the paddy vegetables for us. Humble in front of any business fellow. Then the milkman, he is getting the milk for us. Paper wala, humble. वो नहीं तो the internet wale, if they don't connect it, we can't have the net and all that. To whom, if you see, we don't owe in this world for our happiness. Everyone. The municipality wale, they clean. The bijli wale, they give electricity. Sabji wala, everybody, baba, the transport people. If they are not there, कैसे जाओगे एक जगह से एक जगह. मजेदार है जिंदगी हमारा इतने लोगों के कारण. These are all gross. In the subtle manner world, all the devatas also are continuously blessing us. The devata behind my ear is able to, is making me listen. Behind the eye, making me see. So this is called adhisthana devatas. We have to be thankful to them also, and sometimes do upasana offering to them. All the adhisthana devatas who are taking care of my senses, I am offering this to them. इस तरह से करो, they will be very happy. वो भी subtle है. Gross level में parents are helping, humble and reciprocate. Don't be arrogant with them, fight with them, demand more only, and do not anything do. Don't do that. 2 दिन पहले भी हमने ऐसी बात कही. Helping at home and all. So too in your office. Don't fight with the boss now. They are giving you naukari. So they are giving you salary. They are giving a chance for you to grow in your ability and talents. How many ways they are helping us? Is it not? So be humble. Why arrogance? Just because you are in youth age, that you become arrogant in your talk, walk and all. ज़्यादा लोग नहीं करते, only the 5%. And that 5% nuisance. So be humble and reciprocative is a common sense thought, because for our survival, life, success and happiness, we depend on so many things and beings in the world grass, in the world subtle. Common sense. And keep on doing it. And in the reciprocation part, be always having an eye as to how to help others. And when I said help others, don't help a chore. So I help करके आया चोरी करने में. Not that way. Those are honestly working. Those who are in need because they are not self-sufficient, उनका help करना. ये सब कॉमन सेंस में कॉमन सेंस, वो भी बात मुझे तो बताने की जरूरत नहीं. To whom to help? Corrupt fellows, negative fellows, not them. Those who are in the right path, those who need really our help, help them. In the form, help can be in the giving money, some physical service you can do, an advice you can do, a lift you can give, an object you can share with. हजारों तरीके जिससे हम एटीट्यूड अच्छा है तो गो ऑन हेल्प कर सकते. समथिंग जस्ट एंजॉय. Life should be in giving, giving, giving only. Giving, giving only. Help. Yesterday I enjoyed it. Very funny. I was just walking at a rest. Somebody went to flight, kite flying season. Somebody kite gone. The thread was on my building. I was holding it. That fellow घबरा गया. वो दूर से था. I said, you पहले खींच ले. Then one kite was there in my building only. I tied it. उसके थ्रेड को मैंने छोड़ा. He was so happy. He must be surprised कि कोई ऐसा भी देते हैं क्या. ना ले ले. Young boy, child. He was so happy. He was surprised only. I say uncle पे uncle स्वामी भी होते हैं क्या. He doesn't know where I. बहुत दूर था वो. I was just watching the mind. What happens if it is done? Seeing very good. There's nothing to gain or lose. Let somebody be happy. That child. इसका आनंद उसमें है. अगर like that. It's all small little things. Anything. Just as I told you, give lift the weight. Give a helping hand. Always be in that mood. Enjoy life by expanding the ego individuality, by percolating into others. Don't be isolated with arrogance and selfishness. Mera. That funny thing we have to grow out of. Yeah? Now, same thing is almost in Bhagavad Gita also today, the 11th verse of 5th chapter. The shloka is Kayena Manasa Buddhya Kevalaihi Indriyaihi Api Yoginaha Karma Kurvanti Sangam Tektva Atma Shuddhaye. Beautiful shloka. Keep on working with all the faculties given by the Lord for the Atma Shuddhi. As I am telling you every day, the Atma Shuddhi for spiritual seeker is his mind is calm and quiet. With calm and quiet mind, every word of the Upanishad mantra he can understand, contemplate, and the truth which is indicated through them, he can meditate on that to realize. That Atma Shuddhi, Antakarana Shuddhi, required for spiritual seekers. Otherwise, you will never be able to do his bhakti sadhana, jnana sadhana, or yoga sadhana, or anyone else. For you and I, the Atma Shuddhi is what? Getting the happiness in working and sharing the result or giving others. That is what the Shuddhi. What is Ashuddhi there? Only when I get it, I'll be happy. It's only a notion. Or when I work only for phala, it's a notion that I'll be happy. Or by lazing out these faculties, I'll be happy. No. The joy in life is allowing the divinity to express to us. Divinity expresses more and more in dynamism, in wisdom. The wisdom oriented dynamic activity, the more expresses through us, the more divinity expresses through us, accordingly we are happy. Not in being static. That is the chance of the stones, etc. Therefore, the three things that are indicated in this shloka are keep on working with the faculties. Then don't worry about result. Then third, be habitually a person of enjoying your work and enjoying in your contribution. That you discover. If you discover it, whichever the profession you are equivalent to a sadhu only. The only difference between sadhu and you is he has got the goal of Paramatma. That you may or may not. If you have, you are also sadhu now. लक्ष्य में ही थोड़ा साधु को परमात्मा प्राप्ति लक्ष्य होता है और आपको वो लक्ष्य है तो आप ही साधु बनोगे. Otherwise, as they do the work, same way we have to do. Else what will happen? With either lazing out with the faculties or coveting the things more than what we demand, we only create confusion and chaos in our mind and also in the society, because of which all the balance goes away. The smoothness of the life goes away. Everybody misguided by us, they also either don't work or work selfishly for his own purpose. Therefore, not working also we have no choice. Working in the best way also we have no choice, we have to do. When the result comes, give it to others. And all the faculties should be always in the activity. Not that they are lazy. That habit we have to cross. The concept of I want to take rest and all. If I rest, I rest. That's what our Puja Gurudev's quotation. If I rest, I rest. So that throughout life he has worked not restlessly, but without becoming slave to the rest. काय का रेस्ट द लॉर्ड इज एक्सप्रेसिंग थ्रू मी गो ऑन वर्किंग काम करते 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 एक दिन शरीर छोड़ना नॉट सोते सोते रोते रोते so this shloka tells us about these three things of your these four personality layers fully engage them in the activities then let not get attached to the result give it to others then third in that only be a happy person that's called as the atma shuddhi where you are not depending on anything for the happiness anything or being or an outcome discover in doing or giving the happiness, not in non doing or getting. The one who wants to be happy by non doing anything and getting everything is a sheer fool, ignorant fellow. He is wrong in his basics. Otherwise, if everybody takes that as the role or the way of life, yeah, I don't want to do, but I want everything. Then who will do the things to get the things or create the things? I can imagine. So change your attitudes of mind. Otherwise, you'll be lacking behind. Don't be in any more delusion or confusion, even after listening to the sublime knowledge of Gita. My dear youngsters, my special humble request to you, because you are the one on whom the whole thing, country, world depends tomorrow. Grow in your this type of knowledge and wisdom. Okay? So let us chant the shloka 3 plus 1, then 2 times, then I'll give you the meaning. Literal meaning, already I told for spiritual seekers and for us also. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Geetha Sharanam Mama, Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, अथ पंचमोऽध्यायः कर्मसन्न्यासयोगः श्रीभगवानुवाच एकादश श्लोकः ठीक है वर्ड्स आर कायेन मनसा बुद्ध्या केवलैरिन्द्रियैरपि योगिनः कर्म कुर्वन्ति संगं त्यक्त्वा आत्मशुद्धये I am sure by now you have learned at least few of the important shlokas. Keep on chanting every day. Half an hour lagai do. Within few months of time, you will start remembering those shlokas. That is how it is. Not at all difficult. So I used to do, therefore I remember. Kuch, not many, but at least few. ठीक है स्टार्ट श्री भगवानुवाच श्री भगवानुवाच कायेन मनसा बुद्ध्या कायेन मनसा बुद्ध्या कायेन मनसा बुद्ध्या कायेन मनसा बुद्ध्या केवलैरिन्द्रियैरपि 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 योगिनः कर्म कुर्वन्ति योगिनः कर्म कुर्वन्ति योगिनः कर्म कुर्वन्ति योगिनः कर्म कुर्वन्ति सङ्गं त्यक्त्वात्मशुद्धये सङ्गं त्यक्त्वात्मशुद्धये सङ्गं त्यक्त्वात्मशुद्धये सङ्गं त्यक्त्वात्मशुद्धये टुगेदर ट्वाइस श्री भगवानुवाच कायेन मनसा बुद्ध्या केवलैरिन्द्रियैरपि योगिनः कर्म कुर्वन्ति सङ्गं त्यक्त्वात्मशुद्धये अगेन श्री भगवानुवाच कायेन मनसा बुद्ध्या केवलैरिन्द्रियैरपि योगिनः कर्म कुर्वन्ति संगम त्यक्त्वात्मशुद्धये. Now simple literal word meaning. Yoginaha, the yogis, human beings who want to do yoga and become a yogi, karma kurvanti. They do the action. Generally, what we feel, a sannyasi means what? He doesn't work at all. That's why if somebody doesn't work, sannyasi की तरह क्यों बैठा है? हम गाली भी देते हैं. That's what our Gurudev and all proved. Sannyasi means Jagat Samsari. He has no one family, but the entire world is his family. Therefore, he'll have to work for everyone. He is more busy and vigorous. And that's why the people take sannyasa, that they want to serve more. If you are bound by your samsara grahastha, only you have to take care of one small family. But all bondages are not there. In every field, to everyone you can serve. Okay, first point is yoginaha khake pike nahi बैठते हैं, yoginaha karma kurvanti. Point one. Second, yogina karma kurvanti katham, how? Sangam tyaktva, by giving up attachment to the doership and result. And why do they do then? Atma Shuddhaye, for the purity of your mind. And with what faculties they do karma? Kayena, with the gross body. Manasa, with the mind. Buddhya, with intellect. Kevalaihi indriyairapi, means also with the indriyas, the sense organs. Therefore, all of these are given for us to function. Okay. Now, for the spiritual seekers, I'll share the thought today. Then, for us, for 5 minutes. The main meaning is already shared with. See, for the yogi, the one who want to have the vision of Bhagavan, unless that inner purity is achieved, the vision will not come. And the purity cannot happen just like that unless we vigorously involve in the world of activity as we are placed by the Lord. And there also, without attaching to the kartrutva and phala, that inner purity will not come. Therefore, on the name of spirituality, don't run away from the world. Or because the world is a heavy or burden, therefore I will go to sannyasa. Aisa bhi mat socho. Or third, just because I took sannyasa, don't imagine that immediately Prabhu will be appearing to you. No. Whether you have, when you have taken up that spiritual path, see to it that with all your faculties involved in the world, but remove the ego and selfishness. See the result of all that in the form of antakarna shuddhi. And such a sublime thought. Such a complete thought, such a beautiful thought it is. कर्म कुर्वन्ति, करते जाओ, फल के लिए नहीं, अहंकार से नहीं. करते जाओ, जो फल आएगा उस दुनिया को देते जाना. And your goal is my antakarna shuddha from the raga dvesha, shuddha from kama krodha, shuddha from ahankara mamakara. You have to see that. Atma Shuddhi, I explained you thousands of times. The mind is peaceful, undisturbed. There are no lust, passion, desires. There are no angers. I told you the 6 things. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsari, Irsha. ये सारे गुण नहीं होना. That is called as Shuddhi of the Antakarana. Such person is not in millions of disturbing thoughts. And those who are impure because these negative qualities, always the mind is disturbed. With a disturbed mind, how can you meditate? How can you do upasana? How can you pray to the Lord? Come and give me darshana, bless me. Nahi ho sakta. Therefore, while doing the work outside with your faculties, aim at inner purity. When the heart is pure, go for your study meditation. This is what is for the spiritual seekers. But don't be lazy and active. While acting, don't act for your own selfish results. At the same time, see to it that the Antakarana Shuddhi comes. That Antakarana Shuddhi should give you the jignasa to know the truth. Jignasa means desire to know. With that, when you go to the Guru just looks at, scans, and he knows that these fellows become Shuddhanta Karna, he can be given the Jnana. But दे दिया तो पता चल गया बस, everything is one reality. Kaye Namanasa, one of the very famous, these whole shlokas. नैव किंचित करोमि इति युक्तो मन्येत तत्त्ववित्, वहां से लेकर पश्यन् शृण्वन् स्पृशन् जिघ्रन् अश्नन् गच्छन् स्वपन् श्वसन् प्रलपन् विसृजन् गृह्णन् उन्मिषन् निमिषन् अपि इन्द्रियाणि इन्द्रियार्थेषु वर्तन्ते इति धारयन् ब्रह्मण्यादाय कर्माणि सङ्गं त्यक्त्वा करोति यः लिप्यते न स पापेन पद्मपत्रमिवाम्बसा. Even before that, yoga yukta vishuddhatma vijitatma jitendriya sarvabhutatma bhutatma kurvannapi nalipyate. These set of 7-8 slokas of 5th chapter are very powerful things required for spiritual seekers and for you and I also, not to get frustrated and disappointed when you are living in this world and working in this world. For the spiritual seekers, if you expect the falapeksha, antakarna ashuddhi ho jayega. For you and I, if you expect the falapeksha, we get disappointed. And we develop the wrong qualities of greeds and selfishnesses. Both of them have to work without falapeksha and discover happiness in working. The one who discovers happiness in performing and creating and contributing, nobody can make him miserable. On the other hand, working or not working, but want everything, want that wanting fellow, the morist fellow, even God cannot make him happy. Keep these things very clear in the mind. Whether you are in the spiritual field or worldly field, ego को reduce करो, selfishness को reduce करो, you vigorously act with your faculties, then discover joy in that, become habitually that way a person of happiness, then nobody can disturb you, nobody can take away our happiness. Okay? Now for us also same thing. Kayena manasa buddhya kevalairindrayairapi yoginah karma kurvanti sangam tektva atma shuddhaye. Don't allow your body to get rotten because of laziness. Kayena. Keep working. Make a habit of not giving rest to the body. Otherwise, this fellow body become buffalo. Many of the problems, diseases are because of laziness of body. When the body is active, the entire personality is also active, dynamic. If the body is not put in action, the mind, etc., take us into variety of temptations, then we destroy ourselves. So first thing is kayena, let the body be vigorously acting throughout the life, in the goal given or in the goal chosen. Karma kurvanti. Okay? With sharira, keep on doing whatever the required work. मैं तो सजेस्ट करता हूँ हर दिन ऑलमोस्ट अपने घर गृहस्थी का काम पूरा करोगे तो यू डोंट नीड टू डू एनी एरोबिक एनोबिक एनी ऑफ द एक्सरसाइजेस. People don't do all that, therefore they develop the fat bellies and the belly fat and all. Then they go up and pay thousands and thousands of rupees for learning all the exercises. जिम को गया हर महीने 10,000 रुपए, घर में बर्तन मांजो 10,000 भी बचेगा. There is a joy of doing your work. You have to do all your works by your own, please, youngsters. Even then, if the body is not fit, then take up some exercises. In my opinion, at least half of the exercises are done when we take care of our house. झाड़ू पोछा लगाओ, झुक झुक के आपके सारे exercise हो जाते. When you do bartan manjana, all your fingers get exercised. When you wash the cloth, all your muscles become wonderfully exercised. And joy of doing your own work is million times better than getting the work done by others and we have no faith in them. I'm not speaking lies. And the day will come where you can't pay money to servants, etc. You start doing all that. And not that we don't have time. All time we waste in TV and cell phone and nonsense. And we are extremely lazy. All the naked facts, open facts. By the way, so Kayena, you as a youngster, like a rubber ball jumping, all the time being in the work, not like a stone. And when I say work, it is work. I'm not talking about entertainment, enjoyments. उसको हम work नहीं कहते हैं. Anything creative, constructive, useful, professional, helpful, that alone I call as work. So kayena karma kurvanti, do the work. Manasa karma kurvanti. Mind also keep engaged in the positive prayers and emotions. Let the whole world be happy. Pray in that way. Remember your own friends, relatives. Pray for their well-being, etc. Have all positive emotions in the mind. That's called activity of the mind. Same way like the body, action of the mind is not always in a frustrated mood, angry with someone, dissatisfied with the world, how to take revenge. These are all non-positive thoughts of the mind. That's not allowed. So मन के साथ भी काम करते रहना with positive emotions and all. Buddhya. Buddhi also should be kept continuously in action. And what is the work of the buddhi? To discriminate between good and bad, right and wrong, and dharma and adharma. That is how buddhi should be kept engaged. Useful or not useful is helping for my progress or regression. I must know, no? बुद्धि से हमें काम करना है. वेदांति के लिए काम काय का शरीर के द्वारा वो what he will do with sharira, he will do the upasana ityadi, seva ityadi. With the mana, he will do all the bhakti sadhanas. With the buddhi, he will do the study of the shastras. With the indriyas, he will again engage them in the upasana and seva. In the same way, for us also. Kayena, let the body be kept in action. Manasa, the mind be always. Mind's work is emotions and imaginations and thoughts. Let all that be positive always. Buddhi's work is to discriminate. to analyze what is right or wrong, what is good or bad, what is binding or liberating, what is helpful or non-helpful. If you don't use the buddhi, then mind and senses will dominate and they misguide us. They should be following the buddhi, not the other way around. So buddhya, you let buddhi be always kept in the authentic right way of thinking and discrimination. Buddhya. Then indriyahi api, let all our faculties also be in the functioning mode. Then the for us, yoginaha karma kurvanti, what I told sangam tyaktva is what? Don't expect the appreciations or results. Atma Shuddhi means enjoying the performance itself for you and I. Enjoying the performance, enjoying the contribution. Like I am doing this performance of Geetha. It's not a performance, I'm just using the word. I'm happy with it. Then my antakarana is Shuddha. The moment I expect something or the other, immediately till that expectation is fulfilled, I am miserable. That's called Ashuddhi. And expectation is a funny habit. एक बार आ गया ना तो हर एक बार एक्सपेक्ट करते जाओगे, हर बार दुखी होते जाओगे और उसका एंड नहीं है. क्वांटिटी एक्सपेक्टेशन, क्वालिटी एक्सपेक्टेशन, रिपीटेड एक्सपेक्टेशन, वो बढ़ते रहते हैं. These are all mental diseases. It's all our choice. Keep on expecting without doing. Do everything but don't expect. अपना मन को एडजस्ट करने में होता है. कर लिया, यू आर ऑलवेज हैप्पी. भगवान एंड गुरु, they do the everything best thing, don't expect. Therefore their antakarana has no misery, therefore shuddhi. So yoginaha, yogis and you and I also, kayena manasa buddhya indriyahi, karma jarur karte jana. Don't get them to enter into the unused atrophy mode or laziness mode. So sangam tyaktva, no phalasakti, no arrogance. Atma shuddhaye, to enjoy the performance itself. Always question, today what have I done for the society, for the world? Is it not? Not for my own selfishness. हमें मेरे चाय बनाया, वो तो any गधा will do that. Selfishly. है ना? Survival क्यों चाहिए? But don't limit your life only for that. Then you are not growing, you are not evolving. You are not, विकास नहीं हो रहा आपका. Evolution. Yogina karma kurvanti sangam tattva atma shuddhaye. For spiritual seeker, they involve with body, mind, senses, intellect in the world, but their goal is nothing of the world in the inner antakarana shuddhi. When the atma shuddhi comes, atma here is antakarana, the mind. When it is shuddha, then as I said, the moment they sit, they can do japa. The moment they sit, they can with full devotion, they can do bhajan kirtana. Fully involved, they can do the upasana. It is so joyful in that Shuddha Antakarana when they do these upasanas. Same thing when the Guru teaches Mahavakya Upadesham, Tattva Jnanam, he'll be grasping it as it is said. Is it not? For you and I also. When we are in a खुश मिजाज state, कि मैं कुछ पाने के लिए नहीं कर रहा हूं, मैं आनंद करने में ही पा रहा हूं, जो हो रहा है मिल रहा है वो भगवान को दिया या लोगों को दिया. This is called Atma Shuddhi. Not expecting is Sangam Tyaktva. Karma Kurvanti is always engaged in the work. Kayana Mansa Buddhya Indriya means with the body, with the mind, with the intellect and also the senses. In that short, never yield to laziness. सुबह उठ गए 5 बजे, फिर रात को 10 तक, all the time involved in working. Those who made a habit of it, they have contributed to the world. Those who have worked with the body is fit and healthy, lot of physical work they have contributed. Those worked with the senses, they entertained others, they grew themselves also. Those worked with the mothers, mind, they could leave love to many people, they also could enjoy good emotions. Those who worked with intellect, they have become great scientists, etc. Who have served the world. They also feel that self happiness कि मैंने discover की जिससे लोगों को फायदा हो रहा है. Is it not? Karma kurvanti, karo kurvanti. Not for any selfish purpose, but the world needs me. I need to contribute. I am now growing to enjoy in giving. See, I am giving the examples of the God or the saints. उनको कुछ नहीं चाहिए दुनिया से, but वो लोग कुछ देते ही जाते हैं. They love the world. They serve in various means of giving advice and all. सब में busy होते हैं. I want nothing. बस सर्वाइव के लिए जो खाना, रोटी कड़ो मकान हो गया, मिनिमम एक बार खाते हैं बस. How important are these shlokas, you know? Hmm? Yesterday wala brahmanyadhaya karmani sangam tyaktva karoti yaha lipyate na sapapena padmapatram iva ambasa. The lotus example is given. In the continuation of it, these two shlokas go together. Therefore, kayena manasa buddhya kevale indriyapi yogina definitely karma kurvanti, but not for karma phala, but for antashuddhi, atma shuddhi. In that calm and quiet mind, they will meditate, they are devotees of God. And all others, Atma ka itna ashuddhi hai, with variety of disturbances, because they have so much of Sangha attachment to the result. And then with the faculties, either they don't work but still want result, or they do the wrong work, then what they want the right result. सारे दुनिया इसी मोह में फंसा है. शरीर इंद्रिय मनोबुद्धि से काम नहीं करूंगा फिर भी मुझे फल चाहिए, या करूंगा लेकिन गलत काम करूंगा इसलिए और भी फिर भी मुझे गलत रिजल्ट नहीं आना चाहिए, पॉजिटिव ही रिजल्ट आना चाहिए. दिस इज अ रॉन्ग नोशन. यू डोंट गेट ट्रैप्ड इनटू दैट. आवर सिंपल लाइफ इज व्हाट वी आर गिवन बाय द लॉर्ड, दीज फैकल्टीज ऑफ शरीर इंद्रिय मन बुद्धि. We know our duties, we know our goals. Those goals are not for us for the sake of totality. There were duties we are performing, goals we are achieving by making use of all these things. We are not expecting anything, and our Atma Shuddhi is in being happy in being giver only. Along with that, when you add the goal of Paramatma, you yourself become sadhu, sannyasi, or spiritual seeker. Because at that time, when you are happy with yourself, nothing you want from outer world, your antakarna shuddha ho gaya, then no need to go to the world now for even that work also. Then sarvadharman pariteja lagu ho jayega aapke liye. Mamekam sharanam raja, you can do. No more need to obliged to serve the world. Just go to the Guru, he will teach you tattvam. Seated, you can meditate. It's all beautiful life. So, in our own layman's language, is what? Let us not be perturbed, disturbed in our mind because of lot of disappointments, because what we have expected, it has not come. Come out of that zone of mind. Okay? At the same time, don't be lazy at the faculties level. Let the faculties be engaged in world. Swami, does it mean that I should not take salary and all? Arre baba, jindagi kaisa jiyoge? All that goes on normal. What we are teaching with Geetha is in the mind, the aberrations are corrected. You develop your faculties, you learn your courses, you get promotions in your job, you get lot of salary, money, use it for your comforts. All of that has nothing to do with spirituality. Spirituality ka problem kaha hai? When you suffer in the mind because of ignorances. Spirituality wants you to enjoy the life, whether it is spiritual or worldly. Worldly enjoyments have the problem of enslaving us. Therefore, they tell us to stop them. In the spirituality, it is the truth. Therefore, that is ultimate joy. Therefore, they recommend us. When I say don't expect the karma phala, doesn't mean don't take the salary. Then he will misuse it somewhere. Take the salary, use it for family, give it for all charity, etc. But what is to be done is what? That other karma phalas, the too much of promotion चाहिए मुझे, या सैलरी बढ़ाते रहना चाहिए और मैं काम नहीं करूंगा, these negative things are there ना, उसको हटा देना चाहिए. Be contented and satisfied with whatever is given, and live in minimum, as we are talking about it hundreds of times in our last 100 days. Almost every third day we were discussing. So in this way, only three principles: exertingly, completely, thoroughly involve in your duty and goals with the faculties of Sharira, Kaya, then Manasa, the mind, Buddhi, intellect, Indriya, senses. Sangam Tyaktva, don't depend on the attachment to the phala. Don't be attached to the phala. जो भी मिलता है भी खुश हो जाओ. And righteously, if you deserve something, you can apply to the company and they will improve the salary, नहीं तो दूसरा, ये सब व्यवहार है, व्यवहार को लागू रखो तुम. Same time in the mind, don't get frustrated because this is what I result I expected, they did not give. Second thing is what? Atma Shuddhi. Be happy in performing only. Be happy in contributing only. That way, grow out of your own mind's weaknesses which make you miserable. This is what spirituality is in short. For spiritual person, I जो करना था कर दिया, कोई फल नहीं चाहिए, अंतःकरण शुद्ध हो गया, अभी no obligations, no compulsions, nothing to do outside. Now I am quiet. Mind is not going anywhere through any senses. Intellect is sharp and subtle and very beautiful. Then the Guru has given me the knowledge of Upanishads. I am contemplating on that. All the layers of misunderstanding going away. Puzzle is getting solved. Riddle is getting solved. Now I am getting the vision of one truth, all pervading. But I have to realize now that as my own self, I will do meditation for that. Ho gaya. This is how it is. Okay. Do listen 3-4 times these talks to get a clarity. Thank you. Om Sri Bhagavanu Vacha Kayena Manasa Buddhya Kevalairindrayairape Yoginah Karma Kurvanti Sangam Tyaktvatma Shuddhaye. That is what our shloka today, Geetha ka. And what Shiv Bhagavan ka shloka हमने सीखा. Mm, mm, mm. दुःस्वप्न दुःशकुन दुर्गति दौर्मनस्य दुर्भिक्ष दुर्व्यसन दुस्सह दुर्यशांसि उत्पाततापविषभीतिम् असद्ग्रहार्तीन् व्याधिं च नाशयतु मे जगतामधीशः. दुःस्वप्न दुःशकुन दुर्गति दौर्मनस्य दुर्भिक्ष दुर्व्यसन दुस्सह दुर्यशांसि उत्पाततापविषभीतिम् असद्ग्रहार्तीन् व्याधिं च नाशयतु मे जगतामधीशः. दुःस्वप्न दुःशकुन दुर्गति दौर्मनस्य दुर्भिक्ष दुर्व्यसन दुस्सह दुर्यशांसि उत्पाततापविषभीतिम् असद्ग्रहार्तीन् व्याधिं च नाशयतु मे जगतामधीशः. And common sense thought, be humble and reciprocative, not arrogant and selfish, because for our life, survival, success and happiness, so many things, beings, people are helping. Let us also reciprocate. Thank you very much. Let us meet tomorrow with another shloka. Same, yukta karamalam vyakta shantimapnoti naishtikim ayukta kamakareణ फले सक्तो निमन्त्रे सर्वकर्माणि मनसा संन्यस्तास्ते सुखं वसि नवद्वारे पुरे देहि नैव कुर्वन्न कारयन् न कर्तृत्वं न कर्माणि लोकस्य सृजति प्रभुः न कर्मफले संयोगं स्वभावस्तु प्रवर्तते नादत्ते कस्यचित् पापं न चैव सुकृतं विभुः अज्ञानेनावृतं ज्ञानं तेन ह्यन्ति जन्तवः ज्ञानेन तदज्ञानं येषां नाशतमात्मनः तेषामादित्यज्ञानं प्रकाशयति तत्परं तद्बुद्धयः तदात्मानः तन्निष्ठा तत्परायणाः गच्छन्ति अपरावृत्तिं ज्ञाने निर्दोषकल्मषाः विद्याविनय सम्पन्ने ब्राह्मणे व्यस्तिनि शुनि चैव स्वभाके च पंडिताः समदर्शिनः. इह एव तैर्जित सर्ग येषां साम्ये स्थितं ब्रह्म निर्दोषमि संब्रह्मः तस्मात् ब्रह्मणे ते स्थिताः न प्रहृष्येत् प्रियं प्राप्य नोद्विजेत् प्राप्य च प्रियं स्थिरबुद्धिरसं मूढः ब्रह्मवित् ब्रह्मणि स्थितः. बाह्यस्पर्शेषु सक्तात्मा विन्दत्यात्मन्यत् सुखं स ब्रह्मयोगयुक्तात्मा सुखपक्षमश्नुते ये संस्पृशा भोगादुःखयोनेवते आद्यन्तवन्तः कौन्तेय न तेषु रमते बुधः शक्नोति इह वै यस्सोढुं प्राक्षरविमोक्षणात् कामक्रोधोद्भवं योगं संयुक्तस्य सुखिनरः योऽन्तः सुखोऽन्तरारामः तथान्तर्ज्योतिरेवया स योगी ब्रह्मनिर्वाणं ब्रह्मबोधोति गच्छति लभन्ते ब्रह्मनिर्वाणं ऋषिक्षीणकल्मषाः छिन्नद्वैधा यथात्मानः सर्वभूतैते रताः कामक्रोधयुक्तानां यतिनामित्यत्साम् अभूतो ब्रह्मनिर्वाणवतिवित्तात्मनां स्पर्शान् कृत्वा बहिर्बाह्यान् चक्षुषैवान्तरे प्रभोः प्राणापानौ समोकृत्वा नासाभ्यन्तरचारिणौ यतेन्द्रियमनोबुद्धिर्मुनिमोक्षपरायणः विगते च भयक्रोधः सदा मुक्तेव सः भोक्तारं विघ्नदोषां सर्वलोकमहेश्वरं सूरं सर्वभूतानां ज्ञात्वा मां शान्तिं रुच्छति. The whole fifth chapter I just chanted for you. Thank you. Hari Om. Thank you. God bless you all. May Geetha Mata guide us, bless us, protect us. For that, whatever the effort of being regular and sincere in our listening, in our homework, let us do it. Grace comes when we work for it. Freely nahi milta ho. So be regular to classes, sincere, try to note down the points. Out of 100 thoughts, at least 2 may be appealing to you, if not all 100. So note them down and be practical in them. Definitely, the life starts becoming improved. And whether any period of the history, a human being can sustain to all the inner and outer odds or challenges only with one thing called as the knowledge. Knowledge is a power, knowledge is a weapon, knowledge is the energy. Knowledge alone is everything for us. And that knowledge is regarding how to do the live life outside, for that how to manage inside, and beyond this to what exactly is the final goal of life. That final goal of life aspect, you right now we are not touching. When you grow, come to spirituality, that time we talk. But right now, you be a youngster bubbling with enthusiasm, perform in the world to achieve great things for you and the world. And for that, whatever the correct understanding, adjustments, attitudes required, Geetaji is supplying. Receive them. Thank you. Narayana Hari, Narayana Hari.